Full charge, full battery. What more can a man ask for? I don't know. Maybe an Oktoberfest beer? What is this? My father gave me this. Spaten Optimator 7.6. I mean, guys, are you ready to go for a ride? I am. Eddie Maiden, please. All right, this is fucking. I don't. It's Alcoholics Anonymous, Eddie Maiden, ladies and gentlemen. This is the worst bottle opener. It's the best and the worst bottle opener of all time. Oh. Jesus Christ, this stuff is like maple syrup. I like to pour it in a cup, guys. Oh my God. What is this stuff? It looks like aerated oil. Just got out of work. Yeah, I just got out of work and I come to my second job. Advices program. Let's get started. Guys, it's October. It's flannel shirts. It's Oktoberfest beers. I mean, this type of thing. Cool weather. I love October. I'm in love with October. I'm born in October. I ought to like it. Dear Bithead, greetings from Michigan. I'm a high school student. I like the fact that we have young bloods ringing in here. And I want to get laid. Problem is, I don't know how to go about this. There is one particular girl who I like and actually want to pursue a relationship with. Cancel! Cancel! She's canceled. Right there. You can't have one particular girl. You have to be after all of them. Very important piece of information right now. So just drop that whole pining after one girl thing is going to make you do nothing but trip over your own tongue. This is approaching women is like, it's like being a salesman. That's right. You have to sell yourself, but there's also more to it. You can't go up to the girl thinking like she's the one, this, that, the other, like a blithering idiot. Because that's what's going to happen. I didn't really make a huge step towards actually trying to make it happen because I couldn't get out of my own way. I'm usually very confident and have no trouble talking to girls. But since I was worried I'd mess it up. Yeah, you're worried you mess it up. You got to understand this is a process. It's a numbers game. This is the real truth, by the way. Don't listen to these asshole women on YouTube. Oh my God, what turns a woman on? She's like, well, we need foreplay. You gotta give us a massage first, and then you can't just stick it in, You know what I would do? I advise men to watch that video and do exactly the opposite of what she says. Yeah. Oh, trust me. Women will flat out lie to you. Never listen to a woman when she's telling you how to pick up broads. These morons. Because they'll just sit there and lie to you. But since I was worried I'd mess up and not be able to get with that girl, I wasn't ballsy enough. I still want to get with her, but I am in high school and there are hot chicks left and right. Oh my God. I can only imagine. Guys, do you understand something? It used to be the joke in junior high school. Your mother wears fake eyelashes. Your house is full of cockroaches. This kind of shit. You know, it was cockroach jokes and your mama jokes and your mama wears fake eyelashes. That was the big one. That was like the czar bomb of insults. You tell somebody, your mama wears fake eyelashes. Oot! Got him! Now you got 13-year-old girls running around wearing fake eyelashes. Everybody is. All these let me tell you something. Chicks are hot on a level today that I can't even imagine what a high school is like. We were so innocent. There was no internet, guys. There was no Instagram, TikTok. There wasn't makeup tutorials. Chicks today are a whole new level of hot. Oh my God, if I could go back to high school, forget about it. They'd close the school down. I mean, what do you want? Imagine with a 45-year-old mentality going back to high school. I mean, forget it. All the teachers would be pregnant too while I'm at it. What do you want me to do? What do you want to do? Here we go. Yeah, hot chicks left and right. So why have a girlfriend when I could be with all kinds of girls? Now you're thinking. That's right. The thing is that when you're living on your own, it seems easy to go to a bar or something, talk to a girl, bring her home. But I can't go to a bar and I live with my parents. So I don't know how to initiate something with a girl and where to make it happen. My parents are always home now because of the virus bullshit. So I never have the house to myself. You don't need the house to yourself. I also live in the suburbs of... Stop making excuses, all right, pal? Stop it. Where there's a will, there's a way. I could sit here and give you a million reasons why I can't have a successful YouTube channel. I'm in a shed. Let me tell you, you don't have a shed at your house? Let me tell you something right now. You never railed a chick in a lawnmower shed? All right, well, maybe not you, but guys out there. I railed a chick in a lawnmower shed. You gotta get it done. That's the fun part. Let me tell you something. When you get older and you're fucking in a house, it's boring as shit. You fuck in a car. I mean, you fuck behind a tree somewhere. This is very exciting. You sneak around. That's right. Your parents go to bed early. They're fucking old. You bang them in the basement. Do you understand? Oh, please. The first girl I ever dated, her father was an ex-cop, had a gun in every single room in the house. Okay? When I would go over there, I wasn't allowed in her room. We had to go down in the basement and watch movies and whatnot. What do you think we were doing down there? I don't care if this guy had a grenade launcher upstairs. I was railing his daughter downstairs. Do you get it? Please. I was blasting loads between the fucking couch cushions, for God's sake. I'm here to tell you. She was a real slob, too. Oh, the best. I remember their parents, we would sit at the dining room table, and our parents would tell me, we're Northern Italian. We have class. This idea. We have class. We're Northern Italian. And then we'd go downstairs, and I'd be doing things to her daughter that I wouldn't do to a Saint Bernard. Do you understand? Yeah. I'd be horrified to have a daughter this day and age. That's all I got to tell you. So please stop it. As far as picking up chicks are concerned, hold on a second here. What's the rest of this say? All right. I'd like to hear your 2 cents. Thanks for the greatest video game program in the history of humans. Blah, blah, blah. Yes. And let me tell you something. You want this girl? Number one, hot chicks. I imagine she's a hot chick. I mean, right? You got to go up to her, okay? And you have to insult her in a kind way, okay? The first thing you got to know about a hot chick when you approach a hot chick is she's been approached a million times. Maybe not verbally, but with eyes. Like, guys look at her like this as they walk by and the drool comes down. These are high school kids. That's what they're doing. They're all walking around with rods in their pants looking at her. Oh my God. Did you see Julie? She's so hot. I know. Oh, if I could go out with her. And Julie knows it. Don't you know? So when you approach Julie, you have to take it down a few pegs, like no other guy has ever done. You have to get her attention. You have to do something that nobody else would do. So you go up to her and you're like, what's that smell? And she's like, what? And like, you look at it and you go, like, with a look of disgust, you go like this. Did you fart? She's like, what? No? Huh? What are you talking about? And you just give her this look like, that was disgusting, and then you walk away. That's encounter number 1. There's going to be several encounters with this Julie. Let's say her name is Julie, just for hypothetical, purposes. And then you see her the next day, and you have, like, I don't know, a cigarette hanging out of your mouth. Or no, it's high school. Don't light it, right? But if you're in high school, can you have it hanging out of your mouth? You say, I didn't light the fucking thing. Bring me into the principal's office. This thing blows smoke. I didn't even know that. Oh my God. Greatest creation ever. It's the greatest creation ever. How did I not know that? So next day when you see her, you got your cigarette, and you go. Make sure your buddies are with you. And when you walk by a locker. You go like this. You go, "Hey, Julie the farter," and she's like, "What?" And make sure your buddies are there. You say, "Yeah, guys, Julie farted yesterday. It smelled like somebody ripped open a dead body over here." And you all laugh and you walk away. And she's like, "Oh my God, she's having a mental breakdown. Oh, this, that, the other thing." So then you start, this is where you start inviting, like, proximity. You get close to her now. And she's going to want to talk to you. Watch, I'm telling you, it's magic. It's magic. And when she goes to talk to you, you're like, you don't even look at her. You're like, huh, what? Like she talks to you like, so she's like, what's your name? And you're like, huh? Like, why? They call, and you give it a wrong name. You give her a stupid name. Like you say, my name's, you go like this. Well, she's like, what's your name? You're like, Vladimir. But you don't look at her. You're always looking at her over your shoulder. You understand? You never point your feet at a woman. Like if you're interested in a woman, but you're trying to get her, you never point your feet at her. Because that means you're locked in. You have her undivided attention. You never give her your undivided attention. Feet away, over the shoulder you talk to her. You never talk to her face to face. She's not worth your time. You understand? Somebody came up to you and was going to tell you something really good. You're at attention. You're never at attention with this broad. She can't get your attention. The challenge, guys. The challenge. Do you understand? She's got to fight for you. You're not like a regular guy. You understand? She's like giving you an ear beating. You're like, what? Huh? Like, what? Like, listen, I'd love to talk. I got to go to class. Not even a seat around. Walk away. There's no thank yous. There's no hellos. There's none of that. There's huh? What? This type of thing. You're on your way, kiddo. This is great advice, by the way. You'll never hear it anywhere else. You ready? God almighty, this Optimator. Here we are. Did this guy's name, is it really Twan? I'm only saying his name because it's so ridiculous. It's like the Ice Cube video. Now your name is just Twan. Anybody? Nobody. Okay. Jesse, I was wondering if you have to deal with this ridiculous transgender wave that is sweeping the nation. Recently, I have encountered a transgender person at my job, and personally, I'm having a hard time with it. I have no problem giving anyone respect as a human being, but I don't feel like I should have to pretend a man is a woman or that a woman is a man and live in a magical land of make-believe where people can just decide they are something completely different on any given day, and I have to play along. Have you encountered this at your job? And if so, how do you handle it? I don't know. I wish my partner was transgender, then I could look up his skirt. Listen, I don't care if Doug wants to be Donna, but here's the thing. Listen, I ain't gonna lie to you. I got a guy across the street, all right? He's coming out with wigs on, fucking skirt, high heels. I got so excited at first. I was like, I thought it was a hot chick. And then I just realized it was a guy with a set of balls. It's very disappointing. I don't know what to tell you. To be honest with you, these trannies, I don't know what to do with them. I used to get approached by trannies when I would go out to clubs and stuff like that. And I thought I was going to get laid. You know, I was like, hey, listen, you know, not a bad looking woman, to be honest with you. You know, nice body, but a face like Patrick Ewing. I mean, what am I going to do? They love me. For some reason, transgender people love me. So I don't know if that's a compliment or, you know, a hearty insult, to be honest with you. What are you going to do? Listen, I don't give a fuck if there's transgender people around. All right? It makes life a little more interesting. All right? The thing is, if I got to get into a scissor lift with one of these motherfuckers and change the wall packs on the side of the building, we got a problem, Jack. I have a rule. I don't work with transgender people unless they can lift at least 180 pounds over their head. And if they can, then I really don't want to work with them because they could probably, I don't know, force me to do something I don't want to do. Guy, you're fucking out of here. Just, you know, what are they doing? Sitting on your lap? You know, guys want to be girls. Girls want to be guys. Boys who love girls, who love boys, who love girls, who love boys, who love girls. Always should be with someone you really love. 7.9% alcohol, baby. Oh! This fucking spatting is hitting hard. I'm here to tell you. After work, ladies and gentlemen, you're out of here. Stop with the trannies. I don't know, man. I was thinking about becoming the first transsexual, like, video game YouTuber. Like, I was going to dress like a broad. I was like, I don't know. If it'll kick up the views, I'm willing to do it. I ain't going to lie to you. We got to do something to get to 100,000 subscribers around here. I'll put on a fake tits. Where do you get fake tits from? I don't know. What are you going to do? Can we move along here? I got to get another beer. I fucking gulped this thing down. It was delicious. I'll be right back. You know what that fucking beer was like? That beer was like a chocolate bar in a glass. Well, a chocolate bar in a plastic. Eddie Maiden, please. Oh my God. What? Can you imagine that an Eddie Maiden beer bottle opener doesn't work? Like this is irony on irony, Iron Maiden-y on a level like you can't imagine. God almighty. Let's do the, oh my God. What do we got? We got a different one here. This is a sample. My father gave me these. Spaten Oktoberfest. This is a 5.9. I gotta pick up my kids soon. We're walking. We're walkers. Okay? Before you get on the horn with the cops. God almighty. This is the greatest thing ever. Oh my God. All right. Here we go. We're off to the races, guys. Here we are. How's it going, Bithead? Thanks for answering my last questions about the elevator job, concrete management dilemma. I took your advice and picked up fishing recently as a hobby and love it. I take my sons and my lady out to the lake and we have a blast. That's great. So right now, the elevator union has me on a waiting list, and I've been sitting there for 4 months without being hired. In case you didn't know, Tennessee is a right-to-work state, which means they hate unions and make it difficult for them to thrive, meaning less jobs available and less pay. I'm considering going to this tech school near me for mechatronics, electrical maintenance. Have any thought on this career field? Have you ever considered a union apprentice as well? Oh, fucking A. I'm all about learning. I'll tell you right now, I don't know anything about electricity. How about that? Yeah, I never worked on, like, house electricity. Well, after you work on DC, AC is like, this is retarded. I have to tell you right now. I love DC power. I hate AC. It makes no sense. I don't feel like fucking working on it. You know, I started my electrical career working on car stereos, wiring up speakers, this type of thing, installing car stereos for everybody. This is how I got my first beers, by the way. I would go to a deli, and there was a guy, his name was Ahab. Not Captain, but Ihab? Ehab. Some fucking Indian guy. I fucking installed a stereo in his car. He'd hook me up with beers. That was my first experience with electrical work. I hooked up a stereo in his car. And then, I'd work on car stereos, hooking up everybody's car stereo for them. It's great. I'll never forget the time me and Phil installed a car stereo. Phil's first time hooking up a car stereo, and we fucking hooked it up and smoke started coming. Ah! That's a fucking drag, man. When you have your first car and you have no money and you're trying to hook up the stereo system, you gotta have music in your first fucking car. And we've smoked it. Oh my God. And Phil's mother was the type of sweetheart woman, hardworking bus driver woman, do you understand? And she would hook Phil up. Like, she was a good mother. I have to say that about Phil's mother. She'd like dole out money, like, not dole out money, but she didn't have it, but she would give it. Which was like, some parents, they have it and they throw it around. But then there's parents out there that don't have it and they're very selfless. They give to their kids, Like, I don't give my kid anything. I'm a selfish guy. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, I don't think about, like, things like my wife is giving, like, if you want food, she's like, take half of my food. If I have food, nobody's getting any of that shit. And she gets so mad at me because I never offer her food. Or, like, the thing that she does when we go out to restaurants is she fucking shares food with her sisters. And then she looks at me like, why, how come I'm not sharing my food? I'm like, no, I don't want to share my fucking food. I ordered what I want. I'm not going to eat yours. I don't want yours. That's not what I ordered. It's not what I want. I eat mine. And I don't want anybody else eating mine. I know, I'm a scumbag asshole. Yeah. What's this goddamn question? Go do the electrical work, for God's... Go do something, will you? It sounds like you've been sitting on your ass for 4 weeks. Go do something. Yeah, until they call, then you go after the next best thing. You're out of here. Learn something. The more you learn, the more of a weapon you become. So you want to learn about electronics? Listen, some people go to college, right? And they view it like this. I guess I'll learn this and I'll be able to get a job in this field. No. Learn as much as you can about everything. Become an undeniable person. An undeniable, valuable person. That's what makes you money. Learn how to weld, learn how to do plumbing, learn how to do every fucking thing and do it well. And they'll be chasing you down, especially now. Especially now. Forget about unions. and non-union. Fuck all that. All that doesn't matter. It all matters how valuable you are. How much do you know? And get it fucking done, buddy. That's about it. You're out of here. That's good advices. Good fucking advices. You guys are coming to the right place. I hope you know that right now. Dear Mr. Bithead, been with the wife for almost 25 years. Oh! You need a drink for that. 25 years. I mean, I've been with my wife for about 10 years. I'm ready to put my mouth on the gas pipe. You understand? With that said, my problem is the wife is never horny. She gets into it when I finally get her pants off, but there is so much effort and so boring because I always have to initiate. My question is, do you have any advices on how to make her horny without spending any money and with only an average size cock? Well, you can't. That's not what makes her horny. Used to be the above average, but shrinking due to lack of use. Please help. Thanks. How do you get your wife more horny? You start smoking weed, number one. I don't know. Listen, are you smoking pot? Because let me tell you something. Smoking weed gets the party started. I'll tell you right now. Women are very funny. The trick with a woman is like women get horny off of one drink. I don't know if you know that or not. You get one, like I know guys like to get sloppy drunk and like falling all over ourselves. Like guys aren't happy until they're fucking despicable drunk. But women, their button is one drink. You give a woman like a mimosa, and all of a sudden like the pussy comes alive. That's true. So, and I don't know if you smoke a little pot. Smoking pot, you smoke some pot, and let me tell you something right now. You get handy, especially certain kinds of pot. Certain kind of pot gets you handy. So fucking, I don't know if maybe she's conservative. She doesn't want to smoke pot. That's a rough one. If you can get her to smoke a little pot, that'll get him in the mood. The other thing is some women. She never initiates. Jesus Christ. Let me see. I'm going into the catacombs of my mind right now. Let's see. There's got to be something that makes her tick, a fantasy. How could you figure out your wife's fantasy? See, like my wife's fantasy is like me cleaning the bathroom. That's never gonna happen, so I just cancel that one out. Or some women are into service. Like my wife would love it if I cleaned up the whole house and it was fucking making me sick. It's like, great, you're horny, but I can't get my dick up now because I've been washing a bathroom like an inhumanoid. You know what? You're fucking out of here. Go get a hooker somewhere. All right, you want me to tell you right now? Listen, a woman doesn't want to initiate sex. She probably doesn't want to fuck. She probably just doesn't want to fuck. So I don't know what to tell you. Go fuck somebody else. Go fuck yourself. How about that? Yeah, drinking Oktoberfest, baby. Can we get one for Oktoberfest? Coming at you, big time. That's a good fucking beer. That's a good that's coming from a wise man right there. That's coming from a wise. Well, your cock, average size, yeah, we're all in the same boat. What are you gonna do? Yeah. Here we go. 1, I'm looking to buy a condo on Long Island. Asshole. 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 Yeah, that's right. You're an asshole. Stop the nonsense. Get off of Long Island. Don't buy anything on Long Island. I'm looking at MS-13 headquarters, Westbury. Oh, yeah. The great place. Yeah, great place. The crack haven of Hempstead, or something on the South Shore. Some of the more prolific murderers of all time. Gilgo Beach Killer, Joe Rifkin. Yeah, Amityville Horror. Advices. You don't buy on Long Island, you moron. You dumb shit. Okay, that's number one. You want to tell me number one? I'm telling you number one. Number two. Any advices for a guy with a small penis? Asking for a friend. Yeah, we've been through the small penis thing before, dude. Come on. Embrace the small penis. Embrace. Listen, I tell you once before, and I tell you a million times, girls don't want you ripping their hole apart. There are a lot of women out there that don't want you stretching their hole open. That's right. They like a guy with a small dick. Stop. Just don't be insecure about it. Don't let it affect your confidence. Be very proud of yourself. Girls are just happy to get a dick. You understand? Any dick. What do you got? Like an acorn coming out? I don't know. What is it? A little nub? It's the perversion. Sometimes it's just the perversion of sex. You can find women like this. Some girls like a horse cock. They're not for you. You don't have a horse cock. But there are some girls out there that like a small dick. The thing you need to understand is when you pull down your pants and a girl laughs, she's not the girl for you. That's all. But don't let it destroy you mentally. Because there's a girl out there that likes it. There's an ass for every seat. The problem is a guy gets laughed at 10 times in a row and he thinks his life is coming to an end. But that's not the case. Somebody out there thinks your dick is really cute. Yeah, your little dickhead. They like it. They like the fucking thing. It's true. You might not believe it, but it's true. So, you got to fight a little harder. You got to go through a little more humiliation. Trust me, all guys go through humiliation. Even guys with big dicks. Big guys with big dicks have the biggest problem. That's right. Because when you're fucking, and you know what? It's a crime that this is going to be like red flag on YouTube. Because, this is great advices. But when you're fucking, a guy with an enormous dick, say a guy's got like an 8, 9, 10-inch dick, right? You're not getting that thing all the way in till your body hits. Your bodies have to hit together. A guy with a really big dick has a big curse. There's a reason why the man was created with an average size cock. So if you have an average size cock, you're the luckiest man alive. Because your dick, it's not only your dick that stimulates, it's your body that stimulates too. Your body going against the clitoris. That's right. This stimulation. Guys, my mother's watching. This is horrendous. Do you understand? She's sitting there, her skin's crawling. I know. Because my skin would be crawling. But stop with the small dicks. That's 2. You got 3 over here? Let me tell you something. You're getting 3 pieces of advice. There better be $3 coming through Patreon. I watch too much porn. As a result, my viewing habits are getting stranger and stranger. Yes. Any advices? What is the strangest porn you've seen since the advent of tube porn. A guy sticking a screwdriver in the head of his cock. There's a guy out there. The strangest fucking thing. I used to watch a guy stick a glass up his ass. He'd stick like a whiskey, a tumbler up his ass. Don't ask me how. And then he'd break the glass with his asshole. And then the shards of glass would make his asshole bleed out. Oh, you have no idea. And we're not talking about like, the minor abrasion. We're talking about gushing blood asshole. What the fuck is going on out here? Where do they find these people? I don't know. But there was another guy that would take I don't know if you know this kind of screwdriver. I wish I had one. Every garage has one. It's the screwdriver that has the pocket clip on it. He'd take the end of the screwdriver with the pocket clip and stick it in his dick hole and ream it back and forth until his dick was gushing blood. You gotta be kidding me, bro. You gotta be kidding me, bro. What the fuck is going on with that? I don't know. And then you got guys that like getting stepped on by high heels right in the nutsack. I've seen it all. And I'm gonna tell you right now, you need to put the porn down. Okay? Porn, listen, we all like porn. You're gonna sit there, you're gonna crank off to some porn. Who doesn't like to crank off to some porn? You know what I'm saying? You gotta put it down. And I'll tell you why. You're gonna have more meaningful sex with your wife or your partner when you put the porn down. Because you can't be you can't be whacking off to porn all day and then banging your wife the way you're supposed to be banging your wife. I'll tell you right now, it makes you more docile. It takes the aggression out of you when you watch porn and you're like whacking off to porn. Stop doing that. You become a more interesting person when you get away from porn. It's funny. All the things that are bad for you, drugs, drinking, porn, and whatnot, if you get away from all that, you turn into a pretty great person. And trust me, I know a lot of guys out there, maybe you're having trouble in the bedroom with your wife, turn the porn off. Turn the porn off, and that'll go away. I know it's hard to abstain from porn, but let me tell you something. Let the ball sack build up, okay? And then go and be with your wife or your girlfriend. Trust me, everybody will be happy about it. You gotta, the porn's no bueno. And then you get to the point where you're like Mick Jagger and David Bowie. These guys are rock stars beyond rock stardom, and their life is like a porno. And you know what happens? They've seen the freakiest shit ever. It's like Led Zeppelin. What were they doing? Sticking a fish up a girl's ass? Yeah, we know the famous story, right? They were sticking like a shark in and out of her ass. So you get to a point where this is all getting out of hand. The porn gets out of hand. It's like it can't get any dirtier anymore. But you want dirtier because you're like, I've seen all the dirty shit before, so I want dirtier. The best thing you can do is never go near porn. I gotta be honest with you. So after you get done sticking a fish in and out of a girl's asshole, where do you go from there? Well, you do what Mick Jagger and David Bowie did. They started fucking each other. So they're like, yeah, we've been with all the girls ever. Let me try a man out. So that's where you're heading. You're heading for that. Because nothing else satisfies. Nothing else gets dirty. Let's face it, sex is very dirty. The dirtier, the better. But what level does it get to? I mean, you got girls in porn with like prolapsing assholes. It's like that can't pay off too great when you're like 80 years old. I mean, and your asshole looks like I don't know, like a package of ground beef. I mean, guy, what are you asking? Yeah, porn, no porn. Put the porn down. I know how fun it can be, but yeah, You're going down a rabbit hole, buddy. And not a good one. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. It's 2:30. I gotta get the fuck out of here. How far are we in over here? Oh, it's an hour. It's an hour. I'm sorry. Can I go back to my life now? Yeah, my wife's coming home if there's not coffee in the pot. I'm in trouble. Yeah. My asshole's gonna look like ground beef. Guys, we're doing an advices program here, alright? We're running low on advices, so you wanna, like, I don't know, chime in? Here's my email address. Like, help a fucking guy out? Yeah. That's the email address. Put advices in the header, because as you know, we do the show on the fly. And Patreons, I want to say how grateful I am to you guys, especially in this climate now, with YouTube being the way they are. And I know I say it over and over and over again. You probably get fucking sick and tired of it. But I am really grateful to each and every one of you. We'll see you next time.